From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go to wrap up a busy weekend of football.
Here we go.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep with the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Well, what a good contest here for our first Monday night game of 2023. Happy New Year, one and all, and thanks for pulling yourself away from all those college bowl games going on. For this, a great matchup between two of the real up-and-comers in the AFC. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes the pick, and the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Allen going to go on 4th down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is going to have the Bills' first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air.
On 1.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
From the 38, Allen going deep for Diggs. This is caught at the 20. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Pass on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Now the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
11.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this ball game, clearly the game of the year so far. It's not very often that you find 2 unbeaten teams playing each other this late in the season, but that's what we have here, 2 heavyweights in the NFL.
You're right about that, and you think about recent memories, so let's take a little ginkgo right now, go down memory lane, right? 2007, 7-0 Colts, 8-0 Patriots. The Pats won 24-20. They ended up going 16-0 in the regular season before they lost in the Super Bowl against the Giants. How about 2015? 6-0 Broncos, 6-0 Packers. Denver won 29-10. And in 2020, Steelers and Titans were both 5-0. Pittsburgh won that one.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 26. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
11 empty.
Burrow will throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bengals get a bit closer. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Buying time to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They run again on first down. Cook. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 41, Allen. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. His throw incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Elijah Moore with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he'll they'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Now it's Allen. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They try again with Cook. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And that one going nowhere for the... It's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit. The kick by Bass is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here we go.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow looking to pass. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow, he's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
Here we go. Here we go.
send a receiver in motion to the left. Again, it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. McPherson's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play here for Buffalo. 57 yards. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And that is taken in by Hurst. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. First down, here's Burrow. Got a man open, it's Chase. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Here we go. And Burrow going to throw again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's again to Cook. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Cook again. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Cook. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. The kick by pass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they... And now here is another interception. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning.
I know you know what I'm going to do, but I ain't really like, I'm saving it for the playoffs. I ain't came out here, know what he going to do. You know what I'm going to do. That's why I ain't showing him like some new shit I was lathering. But I ain't going to.
Never, not in a million years, but here we
go. I know that already.
So after the INT, it's Allen.
Throw that. Dangerous killing me, but I don't want to show him no new shit. I'm going to say that for the playoffs. I don't want to show him no new shit. So he's come out on the old shit. That's what he got. Oh, that's a tough L. It's a tough L, but I can't, like, there's only so much I won't do. Like, it's so much I won't do. Like, I got a new bunch formation. But I ain't want to showcase it in the regular season. If I beat him, then he gonna know what to expect. Like, look, I might just give him a little sample. Watch this. Give him a little sample of it.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really Unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And award that sack to Boogie Basham.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up.
Let's come forward, bro.
For a huge loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. He's got a man on the crossing route.
There we go, more.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach.
Yeah, man, you know.
A gain of 32.
Did I want to win? Yeah. But, you know, I can't showcase all my shit.
As we wrap up the week on a Monday night, this is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Yeah, gotta save it, bro. We'll sit on it. Came on through some picks. We good, though. We good.
Now, as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield now, Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon.
Came out, got behind early, didn't run the ball like I wanted to, but we all right. We all right.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
This will be
Taking Chase all day on that.
shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. This is caught.
How you, bro? Come on, man.
They give him 2 yards there as they're set up
That'd be
now
awesome.
for 1st and goal. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
We straight. We straight. Because what he did, we good.
Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Take my L.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16.
We go. So, see, what I really didn't want to do is come out and get behind. I really wanted to just run the ball and take it slow, but I got behind. Couldn't run the ball like I wanted to.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
We good.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not making touchdowns anymore.
If he'd have made that, there's nothing I could do about that. He made that too.
1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To the air, Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
To throw, it's Allen. And this is Cook with a grab. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Allen taking it himself. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Now Burrow on first down.
Yeah, you gotta catch that, bro.
Complete a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got hold on that left.
Touchdown, Bengals. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for two.
No question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make it very interesting here in these last few minutes.
It's complete. And they will get back to it in one score as he is
8 points. Need to stop. Come on, D.
After the touchdown,
Come on, D.
on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1.
Oh, he the fumble. Oh, I've been so forgotten that this bitch is static.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this.
You're probably going to have to take that Pelican out the front
and all of a sudden they're scrambling.
put that picture in. You know that Pelican that
They've got to put something together right
That's
here.
the side
They're in danger of doing the snatching defeat from the Jaws victory.
Well upfield across the 45. 23 yards to pick up there. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got the hook up with Davis.
That's what he's doing. I like it.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the
Figured it out.
These guys, so they're not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
What?
That long out thing, if you fuck with that, that long ass line. Now, I'm going to move up into it.
Give to Cook out the gun. And a solid run inside the 30. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second
We could bring
down.
nobody. He ain't going to a horn out tonight. She's scary. He ain't going to do no
They
wrong.
run it again with Cook. And this won't be enough to pick up the
I
first.
try to get
Two
it
for
loose.
the loss. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a pickup of 2, and that's good enough to just about write a finish to this one. A give. This is Cook. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16.
GG, though. Oh, you got it. You got it. You got it. I mean, you got it. You got it. You got it. We're going to see y'all again. Nah, you knew the game was over. But you had to chat to my head to log back in. Come on now, bro. Don't be stunned like that, bro. Oh, you knew. Oh, you knew to start chewing that clock. You knew the real.
Maybe you hand it off, let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down.
Stop it. But it's cool. You got it. Playoffs gonna be very different. And like I said, flag. Hey, like I said, Chase did his thing in the playoffs. It's gonna be different. He did it. Stephon Diggs did his thing. Oh, what I told you about Elijah Moore. Yeah. But I'm gonna see you in the playoffs. It's good. To who? I'm not losing to nobody in this bitch. Nigga knew me AFC championship stamped. Yeah, bro.
First seed.